Welcome to another edition of Inside Essex County. I'm Essex County Executive Joseph DiVincenzo.
And I'm Elizabeth Moore. We've got some terrific things going on in Essex County to highlight in this show. And we're in for a real treat because some of our very own television production students at Bloomfield Tech produced one of our segments today. They highlighted their school, which recently won a National Blue Ribbon Award and hosted a statewide conference on green energy. Bloomfield Tech is one of Essex County's 4 vocational technical schools. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Hi, I'm Mariah Harmon, a junior here at Bloomfield Tech, a school that has recently won a National Blue Ribbon and hosted the first ever statewide green energy conference. It's been a great year, and we were on hand for the Blue Ribbon celebration, which was a great joy and a major honor.
We always knew that you were the best, and now, young people, the entire country knows that you are the best.
Thank you for stepping up. Thank you for embracing. Together, Essex County can lead the way as a model for the state of New Jersey.
Receiving the Blue Ribbon School is the highest honor that you can get in education.
When students and staff work hard together, only excellence happens.
Being a Blue Ribbon School means you're one of the top in the country.
This is a miracle in Essex County because this system and this school has been transformed.
Bloomfield Tech is a school that has a strong academic background and does a great job because of the strong teaching by our teaching staff and the great students that we have. I'm very pleased and honored. I wear my button. I'm going to wear it till the end of the school year because, once again, I'm very excited about the Blue Ribbon.
And right here at Bloomfield Tech, you have a great team, and we also have great other schools, the vocational schools, working together. And hopefully, maybe next year and the year after that, we will see the other ones win a Blue Ribbon Award nationally. Thank you.
I would believe that after receiving this Blue Ribbon, only better and better things are going to occur.
I'm very excited because when somebody asks me what school did I go to, I'm going to say, hey, I go to a Blue Ribbon School.
I'm ecstatic.
Joe, tell me what it means to have a National Blue Ribbon School right here in Essex County.
First of all, we're very, very proud of the students, all 2,200 students that attend our vocational school system. You know, we have 4 schools here in Essex County. We're proud of all of our schools. But here at Bloomfield Tech, to be one out of 8 in New Jersey to receive this award is a great honor for our school system.
Well, I understand the vocational technical schools were not always doing so well. What's been happening?
Well, ever since 2003, you know, since my administration, the team that we put in place here, and working with cooperation, of course, with the superintendent and the principal and the teachers, you know, we have a slogan, put in Essex County first, and we, you know, to be first, you have to make sure we put our students first. And congratulations really got to go to the superintendent, to the principals, and also to the teachers and to the students that truly do an outstanding job here running the school.
Bloomfield Tech is also the home to a Green Energy Academy, co-sponsored by PSE&G. Tell me what that's about.
First of all, this is what's being discussed nationally, this green energy program throughout our country. And to be able to program right here at Bloomfield Tech and to be able to partnership with public service, I think it gives a great opportunity for our young people to learn about the environment. And when you talk about jobs, this is where they're talking about jobs for the future.
So they're really learning new technologies, things that are going on that...
We want to make sure that the programs that's being taught here around, we're able to expand it not only in Bloomfield Tech but also to our other vocational schools.
Right, so we have a lot to be proud of here at VoTech.
You know, Bloomfield Tech is truly doing a great job year-round.
I feel like green energy in general is pretty much the wave of the future. A lot of businesses are incorporating it into their roles in the community, and they're bringing it more into creating a better workforce for it. And what better place to start than in a vocational school? So the course that we're running here is a 4-year Green Energy Academy, and the students are going to explain to you the specific projects that they're working on. But to give you kind of a breakdown of how it runs, they start off as freshmen with an exploratory, so they go through the different technical skills that that are offered here. They get a little taste of each, and then if they decide to, they can join the Green Energy Academy.
Working on developing our own car. These are 2 of our models that our student made, running on these hydrogen fuel cells. Now they're PEM hydrogen fuel cells, meaning their proton exchange.
I've spent a lot of time over the past year thinking about career and technical education programs in the green field, but there are very few real-life models in New Jersey to look at and learn from.
Let's take a short break, and we'll be back in a moment.
I never thought I'd miss you half as much as I do. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best.
It must be love. It must be hospice.
Joe, another thing I know we have to be proud of are some improvements that have been made at South Mountain Reservation, which had been devastated by deer. Tell me what's been going on there.
Well, first of all, our reservation, no question, has been neglected for the last 25 years. But we have a unique partnership in this county with the South Mountain Conservancy and Essex County Department of Parks, where we're actually we're replanting the reservation because of all of the underbrush, because of the deer, have eaten everything under in the forest there. So what we've done is we have this program where we're putting approximately about $800,000 into there to plant native plants in there to help the growth of the forestry. And it's a great program. It's the only program in New Jersey, and it's going very well.
Well, I know Inside Essex County visited the park to see the progress recently. Let's share with our audience what we saw.
So what we've done is built these 42 deer exclosure sites, and the idea of these is to keep deer out. And what we've done in each one is planted between hundreds and thousands of plants, native plants, in these areas, with the goal that the deer will not be able to eat the plants in here, the seeds that are in here will be able to sprout, and the forest will be able to regenerate itself. If you look around the forest, you'll see there's a browse line at about 4.5 feet, and that's as far as deer will eat. So they eat everything from the ground up to that point. So that makes it so you can see through the forest, and you're not supposed to be able to see through that. A healthy forest has layers, a herbaceous layer, shrub layer, understory trees, and then canopy, and we're missing most of that in this forest. As we lose diversity in plants, we also lose diversity in animals. We lose the smaller rodents, which feed the larger animals, and then we end up with monocultures of invasive plants and the larger mammals, and not much else in here.
We see a lot of people who take the first step. They buy the land to keep it from being developed. Maybe they'll even start to cull deer. But I don't think I've ever seen a project that was as comprehensive of this. We were asked for our opinion, and what did we say? Start culling deer, then let's do a restoration. And what have we done? We've culled deer, and now have done a very comprehensive, very well-researched, all the consultants were brought in. This is one of the best examples of a comprehensive restoration that we've seen in the state.
As Vice Mayor of Maplewood, it's not easy to vote to cull the deer, but we know from our experts for many years now how important it is to do that. And in doing it, it's easier when you know that the reforestation is on its way. And when I think that there are 1 million square feet that have been installed with the work of all the volunteers and Maplewoodians, Dennis and Tricia and the Scouts, and I know Seton Hall is involved. This is just terrific.
This took a lot of effort by a lot of different people. You actually came in, you took out some invasive plants, you took out things that did not belong here, and you took time to plant new flowers, shrubs. Tell me a little bit about that process. Who came and helped you guys with this?
We had Girl Scouts, we've had corporations come, some Boy Scout activity. Any volunteers from the neighboring communities come in here, and they basically come in the third Sunday of every month. And what they do is they help remove the invasives that are here, and then we do planting of native species that belong here. And we have a list that we work from. And we go and we buy plants from certain places where they just have native plants. So the volunteer group is really a pinnacle thing for us to have the support of the people.
And when you think about the future and what's going to happen in these spaces where these exclosures are, what do you hope that people will see when they come to South Mountain Reservation in years to come?
Well, I hope that they'll see a real live forest, a healthy forest.
Hi, I'm Sean Johnson of the 2008 U.S. Gymnastics team. I'm here with our friends from Veggie Tales to say, be a player, get up and play an hour a day.
Besides gymnastics, how do you stay in great shape, Sean?
I love to dance and rollerblade.
Cool.
You don't have to be an Olympian to be a player. Just do the things you already love to do, like jump rope, ride a bike, or even play freeze tag.
Now that's something to flip for.
Well done! For fun ways to get healthy, visit www.smallstep.gov.
Joe, you had a program with several Newark schools where their students did something very special for Branch Brook Park. Tell me what they did.
You know, first of all, Liz, we talked about before South Mountain Conservancy, you know, replanting South Mountain Reservation. You know, we have 33 different park conservancy groups here in Essex County. This particular program in Branch Brook Park was, we worked with our partner, Branch Brook Alliance, Park Alliance, and, you know, they're the ones who really put together this program, working with us in the county. And the thing is, what we try to do is not only work with conservancies, but also to work with school kids to make them feel and they're part of what's happening in our parks. And we have these 14 schools that actually surround Branch Brook Park that we're all very, very proud of. You know, it's the home of our cherry blossoms. So we want people to feel that they're part of it. They have to accept ownership, because that's the only way we could be able to preserve our great parks.
Now, these students actually put their money where their mouth is. What did they do for the park?
You know, they went out and each school did it their own way to raise dollars to buy these trash cans throughout our park. And they're just not trash cans. They're expensive trash cans that meet the standards of our historic park system.
Were you surprised at the enthusiasm this idea generated among the students?
You know, we had such a great day that when they came, they all came to schools and participated there, and they're all taking the sense of pride in what they have in their own backyard. And that's what it's all about, is making people to accept ownership within their park. And this is what these young people are doing. And you have to start with the young people.
Well, we got a chance to see the schools being recognized. Let's take a look.
Oh my soul, yana come day, day is breaking, sun is rising in my soul, yana come day, day is breaking, yana come day, oh my soul, yana come day, day is breaking, sun is rising in my soul.
This is the place where I grew up, and I couldn't be more proud of it. It was a great park when I grew up, but I have to tell you, it's a better park today. And it's only because of our partners, the Branch Brook Alliance. But if it wasn't for the Branch Brook Alliance and their fundraising efforts to get people involved and get your 14 schools to be involved and you young people to be involved, we wouldn't be where we're at today.
The idea came about by the Branch Brook Park Alliance outreaching to the school system, inviting them in to see the transformation that was happening in the park in general. And we wanted to challenge the teachers to begin to look at the park as an open classroom. Teachers then said, you know what? There are not, as they walked around, there are not enough trash receptacles. And so we said, you know what? Everything is costly. We don't have the money for them. And so 2 days later, they called me back and they said, and we had encouraged them to be involved with community service and think about what they wanted to do with us. They said, we'd like our first project to be trash receptacles.
In my school, to raise money, what they did, my teacher, she would tell us to come to class every day with $1, and at the end of the month, everybody participated. Every grade, every student, we participated. We bring in a great amount of money for our school, and at the end of the month, we came out with a good amount for money for the trash.
Why did kids at your school want to raise enough money for a trash receptacle at the park? Why were they excited to do something like this?
In order to hang out and have fun, you had to keep your environment clean.
What do you like about the park? Do you ever come to Branch Brook Park? What do you like to do when you come here?
I like to play baseball with my father and my and I like to have picnics here with my family, and me and my sister play hide and go seek all around the trees.
nutrition can lead to great things. Find out how a healthy lifestyle can help your child succeed.
Welcome back. We've got a special guest in the studio today. Jackie Eustein is the director of the Essex County Division of Community Health Services. Welcome, Jackie.
Hello.
Tell us a little bit about your division and what services you provide for Essex County residents.
Our division provides a multitude of services for the County of Essex. We take care of children who have delayed development. We help service families with children with catastrophic illness. We have an intoxicated driver resource center that helps people who have lost their driver's license get it back. And we have the Office of the Disabled. We're very proud of this office because we are the model program for the state, and this coming year we're going to be training other counties on how our program works.
Joe, these sound like pretty important programs for folks.
These are great programs that Jackie and her staff run on a year-round basis, and I couldn't be more proud of what her staff is doing as far as providing these services. You know, most people have looked at the work that we've done for the last 7 years as far as improving parks, improving our infrastructure, and things like that. But these are real services that we provide for the people on a year-round basis. And the people that are watching, I ask them really to look into this because these are great programs and everyone can participate in them.
That's great. Well, I know one of the exciting events that your division sponsored recently was a wheelchair basketball game at Essex County's Newark Tech. Tell me a little bit about that game.
The game was very exciting. It was the second year that we sponsored the game, and it was an opportunity to bring in the county executive and other directors of departments and divisions and staff to play against professional wheelchair-bound basketball team. And the results were lots of fun to watch. It was very competitive, and we're proud of how our county did, but they got beaten.
Oh, Joe, I understand you were one of those athletes at the game.
I got to tell you, we played hard. You know, I got to say, this is the second year in a row, and we played this game at our Newark Tech on West Market Street in Newark, which is a brand new gymnasium. But these young men and women that play on this professional basketball team are truly outstanding athletes. And we enjoy it every year, and you know, we're not excited about losing, but we're excited about that someday we will win when we get the right team together.
Great. Well, we've got some footage from the game. Why don't we go ahead and watch? Joe, that was a terrific basketball game, and what a great year it's been in 2009, but we're in a brand new year. Essex County's got a lot of things going on. Tell me a little bit about what we can look forward to.
Well, listen, in 2010, we have some great plans for this county and the things that we plan on doing, whether it's preserving open space, whether it's planning to build a new vocational school, which we plan on doing, or making sure that we're providing services. But first and foremost, you know, every municipality, every county's got to deal with the with limited resources that we're going to be having, because you know everyone seems to think that 2009 was tough financially, but 2010 is going to even be tougher.
Now, Essex County provides a lot of resources for people. People are still having some tough times. There is a place where they could get more information about help they could receive.
You know, the thing is, listen, we have a lot of services that we provide in the Essex County, and for people to learn what the county actually does and how we could help is to actually go on our website.
Well, we're looking forward to a great 2010. I'm Elizabeth Moore.
I'm Joe DiVincenzo, and we'll continue to put Essex County first.